What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mohawk Motors. My name is Jason. So today I've got the time. I need to do more work on the Firebird so I can get this thing through inspection. Now, last time these tires and wheels were leaking slowly. I broke them off the beads to try to get them sealed up, but whoever mounted them had damaged the bead of the tire where it seals to the wheel, and they're just, for lack of a better way to say it, they damaged them beyond repair. Which is unfortunate because these tires have a very little mileage on them from the looks of them. So I ordered new tires and wheels for this thing. I figured if I was buying new tires, I might as well make a little upgrade. I'm really not fond on just replacing things. If I have to change a part, I like to upgrade it. So we're gonna get those put on today. And I'm also gonna figure out what is going on in the brake system in this thing. It's got the, what is it? The ABS inoperable, traction control problem, and just the brake light are all illuminated. I did some Googling. Looks like that's a pretty good indicator that the electronic brake control module is bad. And I tested this new scan tool, plugged it in, and it verified. It gave me a code C0550, which is a problem in a module, problem in the brake module. So I'm about 99% sure that that brake module is bad in this thing. It's also a very common issue with these cars. Fortunately, I have two other ones here with good modules in them. So I'm gonna get that swapped out also to make sure I can get this thing to inspection as soon as possible. And I'll probably do another video and see if I can't repair that thing myself. Seems that the common failure is some joints inside the module itself come unsoldered due to heat and can be repaired with silver solder. So I'm gonna try to do that in a different video. But for now, let's get these new wheels and tires mounted in balance. Let me show you what I got. All right, team. Well, let me show you these wheels. Now these are called, these are TSW wheels. These are the Tremblants. I got them, they're 18 by 9.5 inches. Obviously the bolt pattern for the Firebird. And they're a fair bit larger than the stock wheel, but by my math they should fit just fine. Let's see here. There they are. Now, I love black wheels. They're low maintenance. They don't need to be polished. They don't show brake dust, brake dirt. And I mean, it's just, they're my style. I wasn't sure about putting black wheels on a white car until I did some Googling, and I actually think a white car like this, like the Firebird, with black wheels and like nice dark window tint actually looks really good. So I'm excited to get these on there. I've got all new valve stems. I'm going to use some new tools that I got. A new tire machine, a new high-speed balancer. Super excited about those. They have, I mean, they've already come in handy so much, and now I can mount and balance all my own tires well also, which is great, and no more wrestling with the dang tire bars. And I also, the tires I chose, I got some Pirelli P0s, and these are 285/35 R18s. So nice and wide. I think muscle cars should have nice wide tires on them. And by my measurements, this is about the widest I can fit on the car without rubbing on anything. So let's get these things mounted up. 0, that's what I like. Outstanding. Okay, team. Well, the battery died, of course, as I was finishing up the balance on the last tire. But all 4 tires mounted, balanced, ready to go. But I'm waiting on my new hardware to get here. The lug nuts on the car are hideous and ugly. The place I ordered the wheels from included lug nuts, a whole new set of lug nuts for 10 bucks. So I said, heck yeah, send them to me. So they're supposed to be here this afternoon. As soon as they get here, I'll get the wheels on. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get this dang electronic brake control module swapped out. It looks like the exact same one on both of the Camaros I have here. So I'm gonna swap it out with the one on the red Camaro just to get this car 100% so I can get it through inspection. And then I'm gonna try to fix this one. Hopefully I can actually fix it and I'll put it back on the Camaro. If not, worst case, then I can probably go get one out of the junkyard. So this thing is held on by 6 T20 Torx bolts. It's mounted to the front of your little aluminum ABS block here. So there are 2 wire connectors you undo, 6 T20 bolts that you undo, and then it slides off the front. I'll try to put you in a better position so you can actually see what I'm doing. Access these other bolts. All right, so this is that module right here. I've got all 6 bolts off and the 2 wire connectors off. Now it should slide straight out off of the block. Just like that. There we go. All right, so this one I'm 99% sure is bad. So I'm gonna go get the one off the red Camaro, which I know was good, and put it on. All right, well, we hit a little snag. This is the ABS module off the Firebird. This is the ABS module off the Camaro. Obviously different, right? I checked the gray Camaro I have out in the yard to get the engine replaced in, and that one is the same as the one out of the red car. So I'm guessing it's because the red one and the gray one are originally V6 cars with lower options, so they didn't get as nice an ABS traction control system in them. But I did find a company, a website called UpFix, and they do a repair and return service on these things. So you ship it to them, they fix yours, and then they send it back to you. They charge 150 bucks to do it. Honestly, for 150 bucks, I think it's worth my time and effort, and knowing they guarantee that it'll work when they get done. It's worth it to me. So I already got it set up. I'm gonna box this thing up and ship it to them first thing tomorrow morning. So hopefully I'll have it back by the beginning of next week. And I can get it put on the car. All right, everybody, FedEx just brought my lug nuts. So let's get these wheels on the car. Oh, I can't wait to see how they look.
Later.
All right, team, welcome back. It's been about 2 weeks since I left off. I was waiting on parts. We took a vacation. But we're back and came back to find my repaired electronic brake control module. So let's get this thing put on. All right, I've got it reinstalled, torqued to spec. The electrical connectors connected back up where they belong. So, I think the next thing to do is hop in and see if that took care of all those warning lights we had. All right, here we go, moment of truth. Still on. So let me get my tool, clear all the codes, because I imagine some of these are memory codes. We'll clear those codes and see if that takes care of, see if that gets those lights off. All right, everybody. I went in, I used my little launch scan tool here. It had stored codes. I cleared those out and ta-da! No warning lights, no problem lights, no malfunction indicator lights. Just a put on your seatbelt light, which is okay because I'm not wearing my seatbelt right now. So, wahoo! That fixed it. I was very confident it would, but it's always nice to just see your diagnosis proven correct. So, I think that makes this thing pretty much ready to go get inspected. To my knowledge, it should go right through inspection at this point. Fingers crossed, right? Well, it's a couple days later again. I just picked the car back up from the inspection station. It failed. So, two things I missed on my own, tiny things I should have checked harder. One of the tag lights are burnt out, and in the third brake light here, one of the 3 light bulbs in there are burnt out. So I'll get those. Those are easy fixes. The other thing, and I saw this when I was under the car, but I hoped it would pass, but the brake lines at the rear of the car, the hard steel lines and one of the hard steel fuel lines are rusty. They're not rusted through, they're not leaking, but they're scaly. And long story short, the inspector, he wasn't comfortable with them. He said they need to be replaced before he'll pass the car. So I'll get those fixed, and then this thing will be good to go, ready to roll, and 100% certified Maryland safety inspection, etc., etc. So overall, not a huge deal. I'll get it fixed. I'll go get my permanent, my legitimate registration. We'll have this thing ready to go to some car shows and have some fun with it. But I'm not going to record fixing brake lines. You're just going to have to take my word for it that I do it. And I'm going to call it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you out on the road in this car this summer. If you're in Maryland, near Frederick, keep an eye out for me at the car shows with this thing and come over and say hi. And until the next video, everybody, take care.